Going on, people? OG back on the screen. Before we start this video, man, I want to give a shout out to my man Gento. Okay, 1.11 million subs, and he used my thumbnail on my latest video right here, my NBA 2K23 Zion Williams 66. All right, talking about how 2K's new feature is going to change, so make sure you check that out. Hey, I look at this as it's all love, it's community support. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not looking at this like, oh man, he's taking my stuff, my views going down. Damn, look, his video has more views than mine. I don't care, you know, as long as it's sharing the energy. We chopped it up. I went in his comment section. You know, this is all I said. I went down here because it's just about keeping the energy good. You know what I mean? What's so big about that? You know, I let him know it's okay, he can use it. Let him know I'm on Xbox. He said he wants to run it, so make sure y'all go show him some love, man. Comment IRL gang, let him know that we seen he showed love. You know, he used one of my stuff. I just look at it like, okay, he's at a higher status and he chose to say, you know what, I want to use this thumbnail. You know, that's how I look at it. You know, look at it differently. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Let's get into it. On the screen. Now we got some new stuff, Wang said right here, and this is going to confirm it for me that the game has changed and people need. If you've been keeping up with the videos, this right here confirms it. This is not my video with the animations. I'm gonna drop this before. This not the video after. Like, this not the second part. You know, part 2 of the last video I dropped. Now, please make it to where you have to green a shot for it to go in. Please, that's all I ask. I told you guys they can never do this because just getting straight greens or players just getting on the game, the noobs getting on the game. Think about it. They could barely hit whites. So having a good defender that knows how to play the game, it cuts out some of their kind of like fan base in a way, because it could just be players that's just casual players trying to have a good time. They'll never be able to just only hit greens, so they will never be able to feel how it feels to shoot. This is why they implemented slightlies. So Wang said right here, slightlies don't drop in like they did last year. At least not on higher difficulties and online. You earn your makes. Now when we go back over here, '96, you see Steve Nash 94, 93, Trae Young 92, you see Ray Allen 91. Okay, you see why they require these other players more so, because Ray Allen did shoot off the dribble, but he became more spot up-ish, and then how his jump shot is too. You gotta understand, certain players are just more fluid jump shots. Ray Allen's kind of like a straight up, like he's kind of like the locked in his, he wasn't really dribble, oh, go to the side off the dribble. Even Steve Nash kind of more so could like wrap around, shoot a little tough 3-pointer shot. You see how all these other players, right? And you have, who else you got here? Clay. So these are when we get into more of the setup type shooters right here. It's getting down. Okay, so I see it. It's like more off the dribble, and they're even making Larry Bird a better jump shot. So this means they went deep in detail of how Larry's shot actually gets off, because he was nice in the mid-range game. 3-ball. Gotta really bring it back to reality. Look how they have him up here on the list. It's just, I look at all these details like, damn, they really making the shooting realistic now. So I still feel like, yes, we're gonna be able to shoot, y'all. Gonna be able to shoot. We're not gonna look. Let me come up here and touch up this last, because he said something else. Right now, he talked about double takeover on 23. Will next gen? He's asked, will current gen have double takeover? At first they were saying no. Now he's saying current gen has double take, but the design is different for new gen. Still archetype based and not broken up into abilities. Oh my lord. So double take is in the game. Double takeover, the double takeover system. Guess what, y'all? They have that. Current gen has that. We have a new takeover system, and he just laid it out right here. Still archetype. He said it's still archetype. He said its design is different from new gen. It's still archetype based and not broken up into abilities. So your takeover is still archetype based. Next gen, we got takeovers broken up into abilities. Changing the game. So players, that means when we're getting our takeovers on the court, like I said, like how I was in 2K, you're gonna have to be doing certain things on the court for your certain ability to charge up, to do your own role. Like they said, when we come down here in the notes on the takeover design, we ain't gonna go to that though, but you got, matter of fact, we gonna go here right here. Takeovers are special abilities you can equip on your mod player that you can activate after building up your takeover meter. So you're gonna have to do the ability that you equip, right? Basically getting high. Okay, we erasing that last over version team takeover. The new team takeover thing, right? Team takeover meters is just in sequential order. Yeah. For NBA 2K23, team takeover works as a cooperative team system with the entire team sharing a single meter. So the entire team shares a single meter. So you're gonna have to play that team gameplay. This whole new takeover redesign thing. This is it. So this lets me know, like, normal takeover probably ain't gonna be something too crazy. It'll be good and still help you to do your thing, but the goal is to make this better. So for the E-League, Park, everywhere, it just makes the overall team gameplay better. You know what I mean? So when we come back to here, right, and we know how we have the new shooting, which Mike Wang already said a 70 won't drop. So if he's already saying that slightly is not dropping that much, you got to earn your shot. You know it's damn near safe to say, yo, I need to go with a 90 and higher. If you're not already a great shooter in 22, think about it. If you're already not a great shooter because they're passion the game. So now when you play this game, you try to start shooting, it's going to feel even worse. Think about it, because they're already passionate. So it's better to just save yourself. Go with a 90 ball for shooting. Anybody that's trying to make a build and you try to make them a shooter, go with the bounce build. Make that your secondary build once you're done. Because remember, when you first play the game, you're getting the first experience. You're going through the game. You're playing people. You try to learn the windows. If other players are learning faster than you, your experience could be worse. That's how it works sometimes. It could be worse. You could probably not get the windows enough. Don't learn the game. Don't care about it, right? Start off with the 90. You already have a high expanded window. You can get a custom feel to the shooting, so you can feel how the shooting really feels in the game. Enjoy it a little bit more in the beginning. I don't know, some people, it always just changes for them, but I'm just trying to give you gems so you can be set like, okay, I'm past the 90 threshold, so I'm gonna get the best releases. You gonna get, naturally, that muscle memory is gonna lock in with you quicker than somebody trying to use a lower, like an 80. You still gonna be able to green, but it's gonna be a little bit different. Like the 90 is that threshold where you know, like, yeah, I'm feeling it now. And you see 96, right? I'm feeling it now. Boom. I can feel the threat. You know, you getting certain badges to help you even more to hit that window. So when we come back to this list, right? Remember, we're gonna have the core badges. Our badge points with the tier system. Remember, that's still gonna cost points. It's gonna be the same little system. Y'all not seeing it. They making it like NBA Live, y'all. NBA Live. So they balanced it out in a certain way, and then we know when we get to the core spots, that's like this new little system, just like I said in Call of Duty with the perks. That's what we getting. One in each category. Right? Once we do the challenge, and we got to do a challenge to get it. So think about that. They making us do a challenge to get this. It's like, and then the challenge is going to be correlated to our attribute stats. So it's like, yo, they going deep in detail with how they try and balance it out. But they still letting us be like a kind of like balanced superstar. We get one of each. It's just like if you was a pair shot creator back in the old 2Ks and you got your 1, 2, 3, 4 shot creating badges. You know, I think it was like 5, but you got your 4 shot creating badges. It's similar to like that, but they balanced it out. I think it's a little bit less now. It was like 5, I believe, but now it's like less. It's 4, and it's in 1 in each category. See, like shot creators is like 1, and like in the same thing you can get a Hall of Fame. So now it's like 1 in each category. You're gonna get 1 finishing badge for your core, 1 shooting for your core, 1 playmaking for your core, 1 defense. So you gotta look at it. You're gonna have to choose through one of these. You still gonna have other badges to surround yourself, but that's gonna be in your point system once you start going to the points and using the tiers and doing that. The core is a separate part from it that you gotta do a challenge, right? But we know it's important because it's free slots that we're gonna be able to run badges on. So any of these badges, you run it in your core. You know what I mean? You run it in your core so you don't have to sacrifice points to get it within your badge points in your tiers. Make it easier for y'all. So overall, we know that the shooting has changed, man. You got to go with a 90 ball. Mike Wang is saying it right here. This is like his second tweet talking about shooting. Second tweet. You got to earn your makes. Second tweet. So at least not on higher difficulties. Wow. So you playing on rookie and stuff? Yeah, you hitting. But the slight least now is those automatic whites. Yes, they're gone. So now that just tells me the game's going to come down to more of a nice little form of where players are going to have to really be getting good shot selections off. We ain't going to just be seeing players be able to green so easily and real player percentage, all that is gone. You got to really be like a nice shooter now. People will still be able to shoot, but when it comes against good defense and stuff, and you know, just not spraying everywhere. Mike Wang confirming it right here. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section about this. I'm liking this news right here. I'm liking this. This is new, updated too today, I believe. Yes, sir. 22. Yeah. 22. Yep. 20 today. Y'all hit that like, subscribe. I'll see y'all next.